Well, hello everybody. Bill Thornton, SoCal Saber here, and I am back from Vegas. And I wanted to give you a recap of the 2025 APBA Vegas Championship that just finished up today. I wish I could have. I didn't bring no trophies home this week. That's for sure. I went in there with the 1961 Detroit Tigers. Chris White does a great job up there. He's the puts it all together and runs the tournament and everything. And one of the things that he puts out every year before we get there is what he thinks the odds are of who's going to win. I was second highest odds to win. I didn't, and you're probably gonna laugh at what I'm going to do a little run through here for you. Well, we started off on Monday. We played 8 games on Monday, okay, and we started off, and I played the 62 Dodgers and lost 5-4. Then I played the 57 Braves and lost 9-6. At that point in time, I said to my friend, "Oh, don't look like I'm going to make the playoffs." And I said, because I had never made the playoffs when I lost the first 2 games of the series or the tournament. Well, we went on. The next game, I got my first win against the 54 White Sox, beat them 5-2. Then it was downhill for the rest of the day. I finished up games. Well, we did 9 games the first day, I think. Wow. And anyway, I finished up the game 7 and game 8. No, it was 8 games the first day. Game 7 and game 8. I finished up winning both of those games against the 78 Boston and the 89 or 98 San Diego Padres. But that made my record 3-5 at the end of day one. So I says, well, I still hadn't have enough faith. I says, well, you know what? Anything's possible. I can come back to tomorrow, win 5 or 6 of them, and get in contention. So here we go. We went on the Tuesday. We come right back on the day Tuesday, and I started off playing the Minnesota Twins, 1970 Twins, and losing to them 6-3. Then I got a no, that was the Giant. I'm sorry, the 54 Giants I played first and lost 5-3. Then in game 10, one of the guys didn't show up, so everybody got a forfeit win. And in game 10, I got the forfeit win. So now I'm setting at 4-6 with 5 games left. So I said, okay, run it out, see what you can do. Well, I didn't. I never won another game the rest of the tournament. And you can believe that on day 2, the only game out of 5 games, 6 games, or how many ever games we had, 7 games. I only got one win, and that was by forfeit. And Chris was laughing. He says, "Oh yeah, my guys did a really good job there." Well, I ended up with something like a minus 38 run differential. And there's some guys up there at that tournament that have been playing APBA for many, 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 many years, and I don't know how many of them said they were shocked that the 61 Tigers were like that. That just means one thing. If they thought they were a much better team, it means I'm a bad dice roller this year. I was. Well, anyway, as the teams that got into the playoffs, I would I'd have been in contention if I'd have won 9-6 or 8-6. I'd have been in contention. The 62 Dodgers got in, 64 Yankees, 50 Boston, 50 Pittsburgh, 49 Cardinals, 62 Giants, 77 Phillies, and 85 Toronto. And not to mention, I was a bunch of another great year, great guys. I really enjoy going up there. I have a lot of fun, and really, the guys kind of takes it off this thing of when you're losing that bit. Well, anyway, so they went into the playoffs. In advancing out of the playoffs, the 4 teams were the 50 Boston to face the 77 Phillies, and the 49 Cardinals to face the 62 Giants. That was in the semifinals. Okay, now when they got to the finals, it was the 50 Boston versus the 62 San Francisco. And when it was all over, Tom Wilkins and the 62 San Francisco Giants and won the tournament. Congratulations to Tom. Congratulations to all of you guys that made the playoffs and everybody that played. We had a good time. Really, Chris White, thank you very much for putting this together for us again this year. And so if you guys have any questions, put them down there in the remarks. I'll be glad to get back with you. This is just a short little one to give you a recap. SoCal Saber saying, take care of yourselves out there. Be kind to each other. Stay safe.